Okay, right now, I'm actually at my house, next to Jimmy. Jimmy has never done a video ever in his life, so I don't want him to be nervous. So I'll make all the mistakes for you before you talk. Anyway, Jimmy called me up about 3 o'clock. Actually, called me at 3:20. He says, I'm in northern New Jersey, which is a 2-hour drive. And by the way, I'll be there by 6. And I said, what for? I said, well, your story is kind of remarkable, in my opinion. Can I talk about it a little bit? Where
yeah, of course.
Jimmy, mother's friend has brain cancer.
Yep.
He was given 2 to 6 months to live. And Jimmy says, no problem, I can handle it. He said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find someone who has experience with it, brain cancer, and I'm going to talk to him and give me some pointers. So he called me up like 3:40. He says, I'll be there in 2 hours. And he drove from there to my store in 2 hours and 15 minutes because I timed him. And he spoke to me about 45 minutes, maybe an hour and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. And I told him, you know, my thought process on it. And take it from there. Why don't you start talking and what's going on? Talking about your background, you're a meat eater, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. You had cancer one time, boom, 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 and why you're into the system.
Okay, well, I started in November of 2012. I had a cyst on my left pectoral muscle. It was very large. I went to the doctors for it. They told me the only way I was going to remove it is if I got surgery because the sac was too big. And recently, like a couple days after that, I didn't make the appointment to get the surgery yet because I wanted to look at other opinions. But I went online and I came across the guy. His name was Dr. Robert Morris, and he was talking about a high fruit diet, moving the lymph. So I experimented. It was only supposed to be an experiment. But for about 3 weeks, I went on a high fruit diet, all fruits, a little bit of vegetables, all raw. And the cyst got so small, and then eventually...
In 3 weeks' time.
In 3 weeks, a
month
it was gone.
In 1 month's time, the cyst, which was unoperable, not only way it could be removed was by an operation. You heard about all fruit diet and went all fruit and completely went away?
Completely went away.
Completely went away.
And on top of that, my sinuses cleared up.
Your sinus cleared up.
Sinuses cleared up.
Right.
And it was only an experiment at first, but I'm like, I feel great. Why am I going to stop?
Right.
And I kind of lost my meat craving because my dad's a butcher, so I eat meat every day.
Your dad's a butcher.
Never thought I could.
Your mother's a meat wrapper, and you ate meat every day till you were 21.
Yes, every
single day.
I was always taught, like, when I was looking at my plate, where's the protein? You need your protein from meat. So I always had meat with my meals.
Right.
And yeah, I lost my craving. Everyone always asked me, "Oh, don't you miss meat and cheese and stuff?"
And you also had skin cancer too, right?
Yes, I had basal cell carcinoma when I was 18 on my forehead. Unfortunately, I didn't know the raw food diet at the time.
If you would have known the raw food diet, you would have went raw.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
That's why I said
anybody with basal cell carcinoma, you would tell them to go all fruit. No doubt about it, right?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yep.
Good. Now, based on what you know, based on this lady has tumors, and based on your experience, you said to the lady, listen, you don't even know her. Do you know the lady?
Yes, I've known her since I was pretty young because her kids are my age.
Right.
And I hung out with her kids when I was younger. So I haven't seen her.
Are you single?
Yes.
By the way, this guy is available. 21 years old. He will help this lady get rid of brain cancer. Unbelievable. You gonna go over her house every day?
I plan on it, yes.
You plan on going to your house, and how much are they paying you?
I don't expect money right now.
You don't expect money?
No, I just...
No money at all. You can go over her house every single day and give her, and you're gonna make her meals?
Yeah, make her smoothies.
Make her smoothies. Now, what's your plan of attack after we talked a little bit?
Well, first, seeing she comes from, she did chemo and everything. I don't want to shock her body.
No, shock her system, right.
Going right into all raw. So, always fruit in the morning.
First thing you do, very first thing, before the fruit in the morning, you'll go over and give her a big hug. That's the secret. And make sure she hugs herself all day long. If she has brain cancer, it's still based on body's immune system working, which means the body takes all this acid waste that's going into the brain for whatever reason and encapsulate it so it doesn't get in your bloodstream, to her advantage. It's technical words called innervation. Brain cancer is still a sign of body's intelligence. Go ahead.
Okay, so after the high fruit meal in the morning, maybe she'll have her cheat meal, I guess her cooked meal.
Cook meal just to wean her off. Wean her off.
Wean her off.
So she doesn't get any adverse reaction. This is my opinion, by the way.
A week or two, maybe.
Week or two.
With the one cooked meal.
Maybe potatoes, maybe broccoli. Or
yeah,
like
always plant based.
Always plant based. Okay. Next.
Maybe a quarter of an avocado for the first weeks.
Yeah.
So it's
and she may eventually, which means in Megan's case, she eats all fruit, leafy greens. That's it. But for her first year, she was high gourmet. High gourmet means a lot of nuts, oils, and seeds. Keep in mind, food is not meant to entertain; it's meant to fuel. She has to believe that her system is based. Her system is doing exactly what it should be doing. What we're going to do is remove the cause.
Okay. To set a positive atmosphere for it.
Positive atmosphere, because if cells understand English.
Yeah.
Based on love. Good.
So also early nights for her is going to be important. Lots of sleep.
Lots of sleep.
12 hours a day.
12 because she had chemotherapy.
Yes.
According to the other film that you bought, Healing Cancer from Inside Out,
yep.
Basically it's chemotherapy and radiation is not as effective as a sugar pill.
Wow.
That's the way it is. She took it as a sugar pill. Better results. Anything else?
What else is there to talk about? Hopefully after a week she'll be walking, because right now she's...
Maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks, you
2
think?
3 weeks could be, yeah.
Okay.
It's just, her body will tell her what to do.
Right. Because her left side is... She can't really control her left side right now.
Is it in pain?
No, she doesn't really feel it. She doesn't have really feeling in her left side.
I still think I would strongly recommend rebound. I mean, I can't overemphasize that. I rebound pretty much at least 4 or 5 times a month. It keeps me young. Almost impossible to have a bad day. I never have bad days.
I'll keep you guys updated on how it goes.
And green smoothies.
Green smoothies.
A lot of them. Because there's no energy on digestion. The less energy on digestion, more energy your body has. In an ideal world, it's best to eat a lot of fruit, but as much fruit as you can.
After 3 weeks, I'd say all fruit.
All fruit, leafy greens.
Yeah. High carb.
High carb. If she wants it. You have to listen to her body. It's always based on her body. I never intrude on somebody's boundaries because they make the ultimate decision. Juicing maybe, I don't know. If it's juice, no more 8 ounces at a time. You put those watermelon, I don't know. If she's not getting better, you may switch to all juice or maybe all smoothies.
Right.
Or maybe all fruit. Some called monofruit, one fruit at a time. Mono meals. I mean, we have a lot of obstacles. I mean, a lot of tools you can use. Also, I always stop eating 6:37. Make sure she has a high fruit from 10 to 3, 10 to 4, from 4 to 6. Keep maybe vegetables or fruit. High calorie fruit in the morning, low calorie fruit towards the afternoon. Water and avocado for lunch, anywhere from 12 to 4. But try to keep the avocado light. We want as much energy as the body has. Anyway, we're running out of time. This is Jimmy, myself. We're talking about brain cancer, the possibilities. Jimmy's going to have an update. She was given 2 to 6 months to live.
2 to 6 months to live.
To live, which means they told her there's no hope.
This was, I think, 2 weeks ago that they gave it, so...
Yeah, we're going to change that. What's your name?
Her name's Kathy.
Okay. So. Kathy, lots of love to you. We're going to pray for you. We're also going to do whatever we can to give you that healing energy. Yay. Want to say anything else?
I think that's good.
Okay, bye.
Wish Kathy luck.
Okay.